today we're doing something I've been waiting to do for so long. This is my BMW M235i that I bought in April this year. And ever since then, I've been slowly modding it and making it my own. But there is one mod we haven't done yet. That will take my car from sounding like a Hoover to sounding like an actual M car. I'm sure you guys can already guess what it is. Yes guys, today we're putting on the Sports Cat. This has literally been sitting in my garage for 2, maybe 3 months, but we haven't been able to get it because we were missing these 2 clamps. There's Leo. We've been missing these 2 clamps and it has literally taken us 3 months to go. We got it now, so we can finally put the Sports Cat on, and hopefully after today, my car will stop sounding boring and stock and it will sound sick. I mean, so guys, now I'm gonna give you a before of what it used to sound like. So, well, what it does still sound like. So here you go. So yeah, as you can see, that doesn't, I mean, no, to be fair, that actually sounds really good. But just imagine with the Sports Cat, it's gonna sound even better. I'm sure some of you guys will be wondering what a Sports Cat even is. So I'm gonna explain it while we jack the car up. So a normal catalytic converter, also known as a cat, has around 800 cells, which means the engine has to push exhaust gases through 800 little holes in the catalytic converter. This means the engine is working very hard to force all the gas out, losing sound and horsepower. The manufacturers fit these as they need to comply with sound and emissions regulations. So there's usually 2 ways to overcome this issue. The first option, a decat. This removes all the cells, making it extremely loud while also producing more horsepower. This is because there's no cells suffocating the engine and making it work any harder. However, the biggest downside to this is that it will never pass an MOT or any emissions related test. And also, it absolutely stinks because of that. So this wasn't really an option for me. So the solution is a Sports Cat. These typically have 200 cells rather than the 800 in the stock Cat, and 200 cells is pretty much the bare minimum for any kind of emissions related test to pass in the UK, and they still heavily increase horsepower just like a decat, and they sound very similar too. The only downside is the price, which in some cases can be more than double a decat. So hopefully by the end of today's video, my car will be sounding a lot louder while also increasing horsepower. So that is why today we're going to be installing the Sports Cat. The car is jacked up, and if you come here, we've unplugged the 2 oxygen sensors. That are these, we've unplugged them, which obviously they're going to come out with the cat, which you can actually see down there. Can't really see it on camera. It's down there. Cat's down there. Now we're gonna get underneath the car. We're gonna undo the under tray and get to work taking the cat out. Let's go. Guys, honestly, look how many screws are there. It literally, I look away for a second, I think I've done it, and then bang, there's another 3. What is the point in putting under trays on cars, man? Wasting my time. Right guys, as you can see, the under tray's off. If you want to see what the underside of the car looks like, here it is. As you can see, there is the cat. It's still really hot, so we're gonna have to get it, I don't know, we're gonna see what we're gonna do with it. But yeah, here's the cat. Here's underside of the engine, I suppose. But yeah, I've got my work cut out for me because I don't even know where to start taking this off. So let's go. No, Leo.
Yeah?
Look what I've done to the wrench.
What? You haven't bent it, have you?
Guys, we've run into a problem. One bolt has been an absolute. I've just tried to do it, but Leo's down there right now. What we're trying to do is we're trying to take off the bracket, but the issue is that the gearbox is in the way, so we can't fit our socket. So we're trying things. We'll see what happens. So we ended up fixing it, and finally the cat is loose to come out.
Nearly got the cat out.
Oh, this is so heavy. This exhaust, get out of my way.
Kiss it.
It's huge.
Did you actually kiss it? It's like you just caught a cat. You caught a cat?
I did caught a cat.
That's cool. That's what you call catfishing.
Guys, here's the difference between the 2 cats. Obviously, this is the old one. Compared to the new one, it's mad. And take a look at this, guys. You might be able to see there's a few shavings in there. And if you look in there, this cat is absolutely f***ed. It is gone. Right, the new cat is going in. Wish me luck, guys. We've transferred over the O2 sensor. Don't think I said that, but wish me luck, guys. We got Leo. We got Leo to do the work. My fingers they're too fat to get up there. So Leo's nice and skinny. That's my dad, not Leo. Leo's underneath the car. He reckons he's done it. And if he's done it, he's screwing it in now. But if he's done it, the sports cat is on. And we're going to see what it sounds like. I hope it sounds good. Because bearing in mind, we've been doing this for 7 hours. Hope it's worth the labour. All this to save £300, by the way, guys. Leo did in fact not do it. And another 4 hours later, we were still under the car.
YouTube, quick one, because the phone's on 1%. It's now 10 at night, started at 1. That's what, 9 hours. The cat is on, but it's not clamped on. Charlie's still under there.
There's a screw.
I was just under there for 2 hours. Goodbye.
Guys, it is the next day, as you can see. We didn't finish it. We've had to go to Halfords to get some longer screws for the V-band clamp connecting the turbo to the downpipe. But so far it's been an absolute nightmare. However, I think we're about 2 clamps away or 2 screws away and we're done. Obviously we need to test it and make sure there's no leaks, but I think we've done the hard bit. So let's see. Guys, it's screwed in. We had to use a drill in the end because it's so hard to get it in. But as you can see, these are the oxygen sensors. They are reconnected. You can actually see it down there. So much easier to see, but you can see where the oxygen sensors are. Just there is where it's plugged in. At the minute, what we're missing right now is putting on the bracket, but we need to turn it on to test if there's any air blowing. So I guess it's time to hear the first cold start with the new Sports Cat. Let's go. Holy I don't think the mic will be working. That is so loud. Listen. This is still a cold start. Guys, that is so loud. We're going to wait till it finishes cold start, then we need to go under and see if it's blowing. But it stinks as well. And now we take the car off the jacks and I guess we got to give it a drive. Now we've got the new Sports Cat on. It would only be right to do a comparison between the old one and the new one. So let's go. Okay, now we've got the comparisons out of the way. Let's get this car on the road and see how it sounds. Let's go.
Well, I'm actually a main feature in your YouTube now. Like, why am I right here?
It's practically Leo is practically part owner. No, he's not, because he ain't getting any money.
It's all turbo.
It is all turbo. It's actually, honestly, guys, it's actually hard to concentrate with how loud it is. It genuinely makes it hard to concentrate.
Let's see how many horses you're using.
Brother, honestly, it's like I've changed the turbo, isn't it?
What the f?
And the gear changes, by the way, guys, the gear changes are sublime. Literally all you can hear is the turbo going. And guys, listen to the pops, ready? Ready? These pops are mental, you ready? We had a little overrun noise as well there. You can actually hear when the turbo kicks in now. That is mad. So basically, I'm just going to summarise what we're going through so then I could just enjoy it. So what we can hear now is just mad turbo noises. and that's because there's obviously less restriction at the turbo. But what we can also hear, pops and bangs got louder. The exhaust is louder.
They haven't heard a proper pop.
Nah, the pop, the throttle response is mad. What else is there to say? Oh, on that wall.
Oh my god. God.
Oh, and the thing is, I was worried I'd regret getting the sports cat and not the D cat. It's impossible. This noise is too amazing. There's no way a D cat. I think the D cat would be just too obnoxious, isn't it?
Oh my god. Yo! Oh, you can hear when the turbo's like flooring it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
oh,
if
yeah.
you had anti-lag, that would be banging.
You can really hear
the
turbo noise now. Like you can really, and you can hear it kick in as well. Jesus Christ, it's so much, honestly. And the thing is, I forgot what this was like, having a loud exhaust on a car. I remember it on my Corsa, it was like 10 miles an hour felt like 20, 50 felt like 80. It just feels like I'm going so much faster. Like I haven't broken the speed limit once in this video.
No.
However, it feels like I'm going 100.
Oh my god.
It's just sucking, bro. It's like, who needs sucking, bro, when you got this? What? That's such a weird comment. This is too insane, guys. I am over the I'm over the moon with this, like you wouldn't believe. There's just so much noise to appreciate. Turbo spooling, pops and bangs. Wait, when it reverberates against a wall, it honestly, it sounds so loud. When it echoes, it sounds so loud.
We've got to go in the tunnel.
We do have to go in the tunnel. What do you guys think about that cold start? I think it might be too loud. The reason why I chose to do it myself was for two reasons. The one reason is to save myself £300, which I got quoted by a garage to put the catalytic converter on. I personally didn't think it was worth that money. But the other reason was simply to just learn how to do things on my car. I mean, it was only a year and a half ago where I was putting on my first ever mod, which was a ram air filter for my old Vauxhall Corsa, and I had trouble doing that. That took me like 2 or 3 hours. So to think that I have now, a year and a half later, been able to put a catalytic converter, to me, I think that's really impressive. Who knows? In a year and a half time, I might be rebuilding engines or crash damaged car. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I think the build of the car is coming along really nicely. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy because it was a lot of hard work, so please like. If you want to watch a video of me reviewing another extremely loud car, click up there. Otherwise, if you don't, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye guys.